Oh.
You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey everyone, what's up? How y'all doing? Happy Monday. I hope everybody had a great weekend. And please make sure you come on in and like the video, share the video, please, and thank you very much. And also feel free to hit that membership button. And if you want to donate to the commentary for today's review, feel free to hit the Cash App, the Hood Table 402. Now, I know some of you guys out there are fans of the TV show Harlem, and I told you guys I would be back after the next episode to review. I watched episode 3 and 4, and it seemed like wasn't really too much in 3 for me to review, and that is season 3, episode 3. So it didn't give me too much to go off of for an individual review. So what I did was I waited till episode 4 came out and I reviewed both of those. So it's basically just a review of season 3, episode 4. And of course, the show was titled Foot Rub. Now, feel free to put your comments in the chat about this TV show or your thoughts. Feel free to let me know if you want to click the link. Matter of fact, I'll drop the link before I forget, because if I get too far into my review, I definitely will forget. So I'll drop the link just in case anybody wants to join me to offer their thoughts or opinion on the show. But this is assumably, probably, allegedly the last season of this show. And I'm kind of like down about that because we got 2 seasons. A lot of people really enjoyed it. Then they went like an entire 2 years dang near without another season. Then the 3rd season piloted, and now they're telling us, this is the last season, which again, I'm kind of down about because I feel like we need a lot more from these ladies. And I also feel like they are rushing through this season. So let me know if y'all also feel like they are rushing through this season because just a moment ago, Camille was 12 weeks pregnant when she found out she was pregnant, right? By her ex Ian, who is now with Portia. And now she's like 32 weeks. She's darn near about to have the baby. And I'm like, in a couple of episodes, she went from 12 weeks to about to have a baby. So I'm definitely not feeling how they are rushing through this season. I don't know if that's because it's the last season and they are trying to compile a lot of content, a lot of ending plays or scenarios, really, I don't know what it is. But anyway, again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. For those of you who watch the replay, please make sure you let me know your thoughts and opinions if you have been watching this show. But first thing I want to discuss. Again, Camille is now 32 weeks pregnant. Her and Ian, they are expecting the baby really soon. Now, from the ultrasound that she got, it is going to be a little girl. So the sonogram showed a little girl, which they both seem very, very excited about. And I think for those two, I think they'll turn out to be some really, really good parents. I think Ian, I still think that he is going to end up having several children by Portia, because they have frozen their embryos when they hooked up years ago when they were younger. They froze some embryos, and I guess his girlfriend now is going to, Portia, the ex, and now the new girlfriend I guess they are going to insert the embryos. I think they already did, but they really haven't talked about it much over the past two episodes. So a couple of episodes ago, they discussed it. Camille found out. She was upset. She was upset, and I see. This is where I'm not feeling her character, because she seems to want every single thing to go her way because she's pregnant. She wants everything to go her way because she's pregnant. Now, she had ended the relationship before because Ian wanted a family and she didn't. And then she backtracked and fell back on top of that over and over and over again. We saw how they kept coming back to each other. They're so used to being with each other. You know how sometimes exes are. They don't have the desire to move on to a new partner, and they still got some type of love and affection or feeling for someone, still attracted to them. So they're going to keep on, having sex with the ex. Sex with the ex can sometimes be good, but it can sometimes end up in this situation where we are now with Ian and Camille, where they are pregnant and he has another woman who he is also hoping to be pregnant soon. And I think they're going to have more than one child from those embryos. And I think Ian is going to have his handful. And I think Camille is going to be not so happy about it. Now, again, with Camille's character, she's one of those females. Oh, I'm pregnant. You got to drop every single thing that you're doing because I'm pregnant. Even though, we didn't plan this pregnancy. I didn't never want to get pregnant. And now here we are. Okay, here we are. And so this is what it is. So the last episode, she had got really upset with him because he missed out on their appointment. And it was for their what was it? What was the appointment? Oh my gosh. The appointment where the mom and dad usually goes and you practice your breathing, you practice, I can't remember the doggone appointment name, but anyway, he had missed out on it, and she got upset. Come to find out, his girlfriend's father had a stroke. Now, was that true or not is the question, because we didn't see no father. We didn't see them at no doctor's appointment. That could have been a storyline that Portia just gave him because she knew Lamar's class. That's what it was, Lamar's class. She could have just gave him that story because she didn't want him to be with, Camille at their doctor's appointment for their baby. And it seems like Portia and Camille are both jealous of each other. Camille, I'm not sure if she still wants to be with Ian, but Portia definitely wants to be with Ian. And it seemed like she slid right in, like really quick. Like after he broke it off with Camille, they seemed to hook up right away. And as far as Camille knew, she was just a long time friend, somebody he know from childhood, somebody he grew up with, like a bestie or something like that. And come to find out, they all in love. They done frozen embryos in the past, and now they are trying to get pregnant before she goes past her time of being able to deliver a baby. And I think they both are a little bit jealous of her. Thus, when Camille came over there to speak to Ian about the medical bills, because after she resigned from her job, she didn't have any insurance. She thought the insurance was going to carry over for a minute, but she didn't have any insurance. So there was no way that she could pay, use her insurance to pay for that sonogram, pay for that appointment. So she had went to see Ian to talk to him and discuss that and see if he could help out financially, with this baby. Now, what I did like was how he basically, he has been really passionate about her carrying his child. Even though we're not together, I'm always going to be there. I promise you, I'm always going to be there. I'm never going to, desert you or the baby. And so when she came to him with that news, he was like, I got you. He hurried up and sent her a Cash App or a Zelle or something. I don't know if he covered the whole 1,600 or what it was, or even if he covered some or half. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty good for him because technically speaking, she should have insurance. She should have made sure that she had some insurance, okay? Whether it's Obama or something. And then she talking about her homegirl said, well, you can't get Medicaid? Hell no, she can't get no Medicaid. Now, we don't know exactly what her coinage is, but I'm pretty sure that Camille is making too much money to get Medicaid. She might as well get food stamps in that case. But anyway, so I think there's a hint of some jealousy on Portia's part because when Camille did come over there to tell him about the hospital bill, and she got upset because the girlfriend came downstairs, and yes, she's a chef as he claims, or she likes to cook, and she likes for him to have his food right away when it's nice and hot. But I thought that was really petty for her to come running at the door, running outside. Like, who does that? Have you ever made dinner and then ran all the way outside to have somebody taste it instead of waiting on them to come back in the house? So yeah, we know that was a petty move on her part. Basically, she was trying to make sure that Camille know that her ex, which is now Portia's man, is being fed really well. And she's very attentive to his needs. Okay. So that part was a little funny. But anyway, so I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm looking forward to finding out if her father really did have a stroke as far as Portia that is. But as far as Camille, I think she's being a little bit much and putting a little bit too much on Ian because she acting like they still in a relationship. And that could backfire on her. That could backfire on him. Now, I did say at the beginning of this season that I do think that they might come back around together. But I think she's doing it the wrong way right now because she's kind of forcing herself on him. Like they used to be friends. They started off as friends, then they became lovers, and became in a relationship, and then he wanted to have a family, and then she broke it off. Then they kept sleeping with each other in the meantime and in between time till he moved on. She never did, and he knocked her up. But she is acting almost as if they are still in a relationship, like as a baby daddy. The only person that he really has to be that he has to take care of is the baby, anything relating to the baby. But she's talking about, well, we used to be friends. Can't we still go out and go to out to eat and do this? And we used to get coffee together. We used to, can we still do that? I mean, we used to be friends. And Ian is like, well, I guess, he wants her to be assured that he's going to be there, which he has to be proven. Besides when he missed the, Lamaze classes because his girlfriend's father allegedly had a stroke. So I think he's doing everything he can, including helping her financially with the doctor's appointments until she gets some type of insurance. But I think she's doing too much. She needs to chill out. The girlfriend, I think she has every right to be jealous, even though I thought what she did was petty, because she can tell that there is still something there. There's still something there. And I think she feels like Camille is a threat because she is pregnant with Ian's baby. So we're gonna see how that works out. But anywho, moving right along. Okay, so the next relationship couple I want to talk about is, let's see, where do I want to go? How about Seth and Quinn? Okay, so Seth and Hans, ooh, he's so handsome. Ooh. Okay, anyway, so they are like 5 months strong into their relationship. And it's supposed to be non-exclusive, exclusive. I don't know. It's kind of confusing. Non-exclusive, exclusive. I don't know. It's kind of confusing. But we know that Seth, he's a professional baseball player. He has been spending a lot of time, with Quinn in New York. And he's supposed to be on a break. And I guess he's thinking about spending a lot more time with her, which she is happy about. Now, I don't know if this means he's going to be moving in with her or if he's going to have his own crib. She's going to have her own crib and they just going to do the back and forth thing. But I kind of think like he might try to move in with her or at least stay with her in the meantime for the breaks. I'm not really sure. But I told y'all before that this relationship is so weird to me. Not on Quinn's part, but on Seth's part. He seems almost too good to be true. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. You've been watching it on Prime, Beasley? Well, let me know if you want to join me up here for the review. But I don't know. It's something about Seth that's throwing me off. He seems too perfect, too good to be true. He seems, I don't know, like we know there's no perfect relationship. We know nobody's perfect. We all have faults, but he just seemed like a dream, like a knight in shining armor that's just rolled up on her out of nowhere, and it just seems too real. And I'm just waiting for something to drop. I'm just waiting for us to find out he's in a whole relationship. He's married. He got 25 kids. He's in a relationship with one of his baller boys, his homeboys, one of his teammates. I'm just waiting for something. It just okay. Now let me add this to it. So if you watch the last episode, Camille, she was over visiting Quinn. Seth showed up with his homeboy. I think it's one of his teammates, and he insisted that Camille, not more so him than Seth. Seth was like, no, 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 stay. You can enjoy, kicking with us, play some games, and have a, even though you're pregnant, you can have, have a virgin daiquiri, a virgin drink or something, while the rest of us, have drinks. And Camille was really, really, really trying to leave. But the friend of Seth really kept persisting for her to stay. And he was laying it on so thick. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, you're this. I dated women with kids before. Like, she's sitting up there with a big old belly, almost about to deliver any day now. And she's already feeling some type of way. Like, you don't want to, can't you see I'm pregnant? Look at this big belly sitting in front of me. Like, are you sure? Like, you're flirting with me? She's kind of like, is he for real? He also seems too good to be true. Even when he offered to rub her feet. Like, who feet have you offered to rub that you just met? She got them big old socks on, them big old thick socks, fluffy socks on, them boots on. Her feet probably sweaty than a bug. And she talking about her feet swollen and all this kind of stuff from being pregnant, and he talking about ain't nothing a foot rub. Well, I'm like, then he offered to take her home. Then he offered to chill with her at her home, and then it's like he's doing the same thing that Seth is doing, coming on really thick, coming on really hard, really being like, I don't know, like God's like the greatest thing on earth. You know how they say you know how men say, I'm the best thing, ever made by God. I'm sitting here for, it just seems like a lot. But Camille, she enjoys the attention. She's now 32 weeks pregnant. She's no longer with Ian. He got another woman who hopefully, they'll be having a baby soon too. But she misses that attention. She misses the relationship. She misses hanging out with a man. And whoop whoop whoop. And she's pregnant. I think she didn't feel like, she's worthy. A lot of pregnant women are like that. They don't think that they are worthy of going out on a date, or they think that the guy is just interested in them, because you know what they say about that pregnant stuff, y'all. Y'all know what they say about that pregnant stuff. That is the best. Hmm. I don't know, man. Chime in. I don't know. But a lot of women, they try not to be in a relationship with a guy that's not their baby daddy, because some women just think it's like, I don't know, it's so uncouth. It's so tacky. It's so I don't know. And then Ian, oh child, when he saw him come walking down the stairs, Camille's apartment, he was like, who the hell is this? What this nigga over here for? Don't he know you pregnant? What kind of man wants to be kicking it with a pregnant woman that ain't his baby mama? And Ian was like, all going in about it. Was it showing a little jealousy? I don't think it was showing a little jealousy like his girl Portia was showing with Camille. But like some guys think, you get knocked up by a dude, you break up with that dude, and they see you with another guy, and they're thinking he don't want to be with you. He really don't want to be. You pregnant, like he just want to jump into a relationship with a pregnant lady, and get involved with somebody and potentially maybe raise a kid that ain't his, and there still be a little drama. It still usually be a little drama, when you break up with somebody and you pregnant by somebody else. It's always gonna be that baby mama thing. So he's like, I don't know. I ain't feeling this. But she put him in his place. I am grown. You doing what you want to do over there with Portia. I can do whatever I want to be. Why can't I have fun? You having fun, can't you? Ain't that what she said? Why can't I have fun? You having fun. Right. We can do that too. So, but still, even though I do believe, me personally, I don't believe that there's nothing wrong with a pregnant woman to be dating, to be messing with it. Me personally, I probably, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna leave that alone. I just thought back to something I might have did when I was pregnant. Woo, let me leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that sit right there. I'm gonna leave that sit right there before I reveal too much information. We're talking about Portia, Ian, and Camille, not about the hood table, okay? So anyway, but yeah, I don't think nothing's wrong with that, but we'll see. We'll see. As far as Portia, I think she was playing games last episode, with saying her dad had a stroke. I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe the writers just want to leave the actual footage out of the scene. Just for us to use our imagination. I don't know. What do you think? Anyway, so moving right along to the next couple. So let's talk about mm, Ty and Eva. Y'all want to talk about Ty and Eva? Okay, so Ty and Eva. Okay, they still going strong too. Now they had a little mini split that lasted 2.5 seconds. And it was all over an argument. Ty, she was working on some work. These two are, they fresh. They still in that I'm in love phase. Oh, I can't get enough of you. I want to be around you all the time. You know that I want to be around you all the time. I'm at work. I can't wait to get off. You at work. I can't wait to get off. You know that, oh my God, I'm going to be sitting there waiting with the door open. I'll just come in. They still in that phase, right? And so there's so much into that phase that Ty offered, her and Eva work, from home at her home, and they get as much work as they done in between, maybe having a little fun. Now we all know ain't that much work gonna be getting done. But the work that Ty did get done, oh, Eva has some shit to say. She has some, how you get a book report or an essay or something, the teacher give it back, and it's just red marks all over the place, a lot of editing, a lot of scratches, a lot of underlining, a lot of right. So that's how she was being with Ty's work, and Ty was very offended. But Eva was like, "Hold up, you giving me a lot. You talking about I'm giving you a lot. I'm being critical, yes. But am I supposed to pacify you and just say, great job, Ty, even though I might think it's not your best?" And she basically told her, the white people or the other people at your job, you don't give them all this. When they tell you that you might want to redo this, you might want, that's not good enough. You probably could do a little better. She was like, "Oh, you ain't never gave me this much." Like, compared to them. But she wasn't feeling it, and she was like, "You know what? I don't need this. I don't. I'm good. I'm good. Basically, you get the hell out of my house." So she left. Eva left. She went home. I think Ty showed up. What? How many days later? Like, I don't know. It seemed like the next day. I don't know. But the way they rushing these TV shows, this particular season. But she came over, knocked on her door, and returned something to her, which Eva said you could have mailed. You could have put it in the mailbox or something like that. But she definitely wanted to see her, and she wanted to talk and apologize because she loves her. Eva loves her. They admitted it to each other. And next thing you know, Ty was up at her house and probably up on her couch. Okay, that's where it all started, right? She said she would love to have Eva spread eagle on the couch. So I'm sure that they might have ended up on the couch. But anyway, yeah, Ty, what she's seeing in Eva, I think might be a good thing for her. As far as she's trying to help her level up. She's trying to force her to be the best that she can be. Now, I didn't even think we'd be at this point because of the fact that when Ty had told her about her relationship with her family, and how instead of coming out the closet, she left. She literally left town. She ran off and moved to New York without ever telling her family that she was a lesbian. And Eva wasn't feeling that at first because Eva, she's out, she's proud. Her family knows, her friend knows, probably her co-workers know, everybody know. And then she meets Ty, somebody who hasn't even seen her parents or her family in like over 5, 10 years, all because she doesn't want them to know she's a lesbian. So the way that Eva was talking to her, it was like, that might be the reason why you having all these relationship issues. You think it's this, but it could be with the family. It could be, whatever, whatever. Ty didn't want to hear that shit. So I thought that at that time, like Eva was going to be like, well, I don't want to be with somebody. You know how it is when you gay or a lesbian or whatever. Some of them, they've been out so long, they're so comfortable in their skin, regardless if they gay, lesbian, trans, whatever, binary, whatever. They want to be with somebody else who has the courage to be out and be bold, with their sexuality as well. So I was kind of surprised that Eva stuck around after she was very vocal about how she feel like you might want to, go see your family, or you might want to handle that part of your life. But they still there, and they claim that they love each other. So I do think again that Eva might be really good for Ty in that ways of her growth. Maybe she might be the one either to not make, but support Ty going back to her family and explaining to them the real reason why she left. Because who knows? I mean, her mother or father or family, they might accept her with open arms. And she's been missing out on all these years visiting her family for holidays and things like that because she's scared to reveal her truth. So, this might be a good thing. Might be a good thing. So that's all I got to say about their relationship. Now, the last relationship I want to discuss is Angie. And I love me some Angie. I'm trying to sound just like her. But I love me some Angie. And on the show, she has a part in Girls Trip the Musical. And her director had told them that somebody was coming to check out the show. One of the biggest critics, the well-known, most recognized, respected critic, and Angie was ready to put on a show for that critic because it could mean very big things for their musical, right? But her fiance, Mike, he ain't really feeling that song "Drugs in My Booty." And let me tell y'all, when I heard "Drugs in My Booty," when I actually heard her, because Angie has been like singing bits and pieces of it around the house, around her fiance, but we got to actually see the actual routine. Oh my God, I played it over like probably 3 times. I played it over and over. I was so feeling it because I'm like, drugs in my booty. What kind of scene is this? But it's so cute and it's so lively, and the dancing and the acting and the singing. Oh my God. It was really, really good. Really, really good in my Angie voice. And so he tried to tell her, are you sure you want to do that? You know what I'm saying? What up, BS? How you doing, Boo? Welcome to the members. Welcome, babe. But yeah, I don't know if you watch Harlem on Prime, but this is supposed to be the last season. I don't know. But we just discussed in the last episode. But yeah, he was like, I don't think that's a good idea for you. I don't think that's a good option. You might want to do a different scene, or you might want to let somebody else do that scene. So when it came time to do that part, and I'm gonna get back to Mike, okay? But when it came time to do that part, she wasn't so sure. She even told the director, I don't know, I don't think I can do it. I don't know if I'm ready. And she told her, listen, it's now or never. Because that bitch over there, she been rehearsing this part. She know that part inside out. When you with a band or you with a trio or singing group or whatever, and somebody else knows all the lines, like that person is really trying to be a star of the show. So it's either now or never. You do it or you don't. And don't do it Don't not do it. And then that other person, boy, they put on such a performance that the director will take your whole part, right? So, she thought about that for a second and she ended up doing the part. And oh my God, it was amazing. Amazing. It was so amazing. Now, the critic who came, I think we're going to hear from them on the next episode because we really didn't hear from them. We heard, that the director was really, proud of her and really liked what she did. Of course, Angie, she was proud of herself. She really loved what she did. And how it turned out. She ran home. She told her fiance, Mike, that she was happy about it. She basically told him, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be in this musical. And this is what I like to do. I like to sing. I like to dance. I like to act. And this is what I want to do because he wants her, getting back to that, Mike. He wants her to basically be a mom pregnant and barefoot around the house. That's what he's acting like. Every time she mentions her job or something she likes to do, oh, I got you. I make enough money. I can afford this. You ain't gotta work. Whatever. I'll give you a little allowance. A little allowance. Okay. Now, I done told y'all before how my parents was when I was growing up. My stepdad and my mom, he always worked. Sometimes he worked 2, 3 jobs. Oh, I think that's why I be having so many hustles and I've been a hard worker because my stepdad, man, when I tell you at his funeral or his homegoing services, when I spoke, that was one thing I spoke on was even though we were in the hood and we were like at the bottom, we were damn near at the poverty line. I mean, we ate every day. We had clothes. We had heat, water most of the time. We had a phone sometime. We had cable sometime. We had, we were way down there, okay? But whatever we had, it was usually thanks to him because he would hustle and he would grind. And back then they weren't making that much money. He worked at packing houses, he cut yards, he fixed cars, he moved furniture, he went fishing, sell fish. I mean, it was all kind of. I remember even now they used to have a kitchen flow just filled with big old bass and catfish and oh my God, and the house would just smell like fish. And I'm like, oh God, you guys. But anyway, what up, Happy Life? How you doing? Come on in and make sure you like and share the video, Happy Life. Thank you so much. But yeah, so he never really required my mother to work, my stepdad. It was always, if you wanna, I don't care. I'm gonna give you my money anyway. He did. He would every time he got paid, whether she worked or not, he would keep his little money for stuff he needed, whether it was his beer, his smokes, his whatever, and then he hustled on the side too. So he would give her that money too. But yeah, he would always bring home the bacon. And then if my mom felt like she was getting tired of sitting around the house, she would, go and work here, go and work there for a little bit. Then after my youngest brother got into all day kindergarten or whatever, that's when she worked for a stint, maybe 6, 7 years. And it was weird. I'm like, Mom, where you? I'm at work. I'm at work. You at work. Okay. What you doing at work? What kind of job you got? So, but yeah, in this particular TV show, he doesn't want her to work at all. It's not like he doesn't want her to act and sing and dance and all that. He just wants her to be home. Now, I told y'all before, this Mike, it's okay. So he doesn't want her to work. He doesn't want her to act. He wants her to stay at home after they get married. He wants them to have kids expeditiously, immediately after they get married as well. Don't forget that. And then also, he tried to give her a credit card, tell her, this is a credit card. It ain't no limit, whatever. She told him, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna act, I'm gonna do this, whatever. I don't want your credit card. She gave him back her credit card, said, I don't want to be one of those women where I gotta ask you for money to get my nails done or to go out with my girls, or if I want to order DoorDash 2-3 times a week, I gotta make sure it's okay with you. She's like, I don't want to do that shit. So I want to make my own money. I don't think this is really sitting too well with him. She wanted a nice wedding with a lot of people. He don't want that. And the reason why he gave her, y'all need to let me know how y'all feel about this. His reason behind, because he got the money, they can afford it. She charged the deposit on that venue $50,000 with his card without asking him because he, of course, didn't want to do it. He was like, "We just need something small, something private, a few people, a few friends." He told her the reason why he don't want anything bigger was because him and his family aren't really that close. And he felt like if they do a really big wedding, it'll be just him and maybe one or two or maybe a handful of his relatives and all her friends and all her family and all her loved ones. And he would feel like his family wasn't supporting their union. I wasn't falling for that. I ain't falling for none of his shit. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, there's something about that man. And y'all know sometimes I be reaching out on a limb, but I'm telling you, I think it's something about him, and I think it's something about Seth. I'm telling you. Now, I didn't see other people, other reviews, and I try not to watch too many reviews when I'm reviewing a show because I don't want it to seem like I'm mimicking somebody or I'm taking away somebody's content because y'all know I've been doing TV reviews for 7 years at least. And I'll take down my notes. I'll watch a TV show 2, 3 times to make sure I jotted down everything that I want to talk about. I ain't one of those people who ain't even got the Prime or ain't even got the Netflix or ain't even got the BET, but just run over and watch somebody else's review and come back to my channel and hit live. But one thing I did see on a blog was somebody's a little suspicious of him because they think that he is able to spend too much time away from his team, away from his sport, his career with Quinn, and they don't think they think something's not adding up. I really don't know if it's something to do with that, but I do think I don't know. It's just something to do with him. I think it's some bones, some secrets, something in the closet that's gonna come out. And as far as this dude with Angie, child, I don't know. I don't want to say I think he's abusive or anything like that, but he comes off controlling. You know how men are controlling. And what up? How you doing? Is that Noble? Yes. What's up, Noble? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. So, and I think I might go live a little bit later to talk about some B-sector shit, but I don't know. It depends on how I feel. But anyway, back to the show though. You know how some people they're not really controlling the ones that are controlling and maybe abusive. They're in the beginning. They're not. They try to be this great person. They try to be respectable to you at all times, listen to you, open doors, rub your feet, run your bath, cook for you, pay your bills. I don't know. He just strikes me as somebody that's trying to be controlling, but he's trying to ease it on her. He's not trying to just jump right out there. Bitch, sit your ass down. You ain't gonna work. It's either this or my way or the highway. He seems like he's trying to ease it on her, and she's not really falling for it. And I just look at him and the expression on his face. He's just like, what is it gonna take for this woman to see what I want and what I don't want? So I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be reaching. I could be reaching. But I am looking forward to the next episode because let's get back to Seth. Now Seth, after him and Quinn, doing their little rounds in the bedroom, in the boom boom room, after they both admitted that they are in love with each other, he gets a phone call in the middle of the night while they're sleeping. He answers the phone. He walks away. And he's like, "Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm kicking it with Camille." And I'm like, oh, "Okay, maybe that's one of his homies, maybe his mother or something like that." But what he said next, I was like, "Hold up, wait a minute, hold up, swole up. Who you talking to on that phone? Who you talking to?" Now, y'all let me know who y'all think he was talking to. Because some people might think that he got another woman. But I don't think so. I don't think he has another woman. I think that that might have been his daughter or something, or maybe his sister. I mean, the call was in the middle of the night. We don't know what time it was. Did they show the clock? I don't remember seeing a clock. Maybe they did. I want to say it was like maybe 3 in the morning. I don't know why I'm thinking 3 in the morning, but because I don't remember seeing a clock, but maybe I did. But anyway, he did get a phone call in the middle of the night, and he told another woman or somebody on the phone that he'll be wherever he's going to be next soon, and that he loves her. But the fact that he was talking real loud, it wasn't like he went into another room, a secluded area of the crib, and started whispering, "Okay, I love you. I mean, also." It wasn't none of that. He was like talking in his regular voice. But Quinn heard it, and she sat up and she did, that sister girl look where you be like, "I know this nigga didn't. I know this motherfucker. Who the fuck who he talking to in the middle of the night? Talking about he be there soon and that he loves them." I don't think that it's another woman that he is trying to talk to on the phone, at least at that moment, because he was too loud. Now I do think there's something not sincere about him as far as his behavior. I told y'all that, and I also think the same thing for his homeboy who was trying to, hook up with, Camille's pregnant ass. It's just something, they both seem too good to be true. I don't know what it is exactly. But at that moment in time, in the middle of the night, I don't think it was another woman per se, like somebody he's sleeping with. Yeah. So, oh, Beauty in Black was good. Paradise. Oh my God. Paradise was so good, Noble. I mean, the twist at the end. Ooh, I can't even. Ooh, man. Ooh, I would love to talk to somebody about Paradise. That show, in the beginning, I was like, something's off here. What is it? What is it? Something is off. And then when they started having a flashback, okay, I don't know how far you are, so let me just shut up because I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin it. But yeah, Paradise was good. Black and Beauty. I think I got like 2 episodes left for that to watch, or Beauty and Black. I think I got 2 episodes of that left to watch. But yeah, I've been enjoying both of those. So that's what I've been doing a lot. I've been watching a lot of TV shows. I've been working on my cake orders. I got orders this weekend for the Super Bowl. I have posted pictures of the Super Bowl edible picture that I'm going to be putting on my cakes for the Super Bowl in honor of the Super Bowl. And I did post 4 of them, and I had you guys, vote which one you like the best. The one that y'all like the best is the one that I really like the best too. So that's the one that I'm going to use on the cake that I'm going to be making. But I also have okay, I can't say what the other one is because somebody listens to me and the cake is for them. So I can't get into that. But I'm going to have a little surprise cake decorating session for you guys. Now I'm going to record it and I'm going to upload it, but it's just a little surprise for y'all. Y'all ain't even going to guess what it is, so don't even ask. But yeah, so anyway, I can't get too much into it because, like I said, one of my subscribers who this cake is for, they might listen to my show or, whatever. But anyway, you said Beauty in Black is surprised. Yeah, it is surprisingly really good to it. But yeah, that is a really good show. So those are some recommendations, you guys. The show that we're reviewing today, if some of y'all have never seen it, Harlem. It's a really good show. Beauty in Black, like Noble said, is really good. Also, Paradise, that has a plot twist. Ooh, out of this world. I didn't see it coming. Oh, I didn't see it coming. And Noble, all I'm going to say is Red Rabbit. When it comes to Paradise, Red Rabbit. I was like, what the hell is Red Rabbit? Why does woman keep saying Red Rabbit? What the hell does Red Rabbit got to do with anything? And then at the end, when you find out, you're going to be like, oh my God, I know this. Okay, yeah, that's a good TV show. Yeah, Paradise is good. Mhm. But anyway, that's all I got on my TV show review of Harlem. I hope y'all enjoyed it, especially the ones who are fans of Harlem. I know some of y'all probably don't watch the show, but y'all still support a sister. Y'all give me a click and a like and things like that. So I do appreciate that. You guys make sure you share the video, like the video if you haven't already. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And it again for the replay gang. If you watch the replay and you got something to say about the commentary or the TV show, your thoughts or opinions, please feel free to let me know. Please and thank you so much. And again, if you want to donate to the commentary, feel free to do that as well. $ the hood table 402. Thank you so very much. And as we always do at the end of our show, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. I'm out. Bye.